Yo, what is going on, guys? This is episode three, the match number three of the Hoopa Unbound tour. So as you can see, both of us are clearly using Hoopa Unbound, and
Yeah, I got some great little amount of Hoopa usage so far.
true. And you know what the funny thing is? I think in BKC's tournament, the same thing happened. Like no one used Hoopa in that tour. Actually, they just prepped for it.
That's so
Um,
goofy.
yeah.
It's a good mod. I don't know people that use it.
True. Like I was kind of prepping for it, but like with the Clef and the Gyarados and the Landers, Porygon 2, that stuff. But yeah, I think the team I was using, in my opinion, it's pretty underrated. I think Rose Raid and Porygon 2 are very underrated mons. It's very rare where you get to see like an offensive spiker that can put in a lot of work like Rose. And its coverage options are pretty nasty too, with the Sleep Powder, Sludge Bomb, Leaf Storm, HP Fire. You can Oko, stuff like Manaphy from full. One of the
Oh yeah.
few mons that can actually do that. And P2, man, oh my god. P2 is so underrated. Like, um, it's one of the few mons that can just stay in on Volcarona. And the tech we have, Psych Up, you just Psych Up the Cover Dance boost, and it really can't kill you or do much to you at
Mhm.
all. And it's also one of the few mods that can freely switch into Volcanion by tracing Water Absorb,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
So you don't like toxic, but in a pinch, you can come in and discharge it, and yeah, it's a good underrated mod for sure.
So looking at the team matchup, I think I was like really scared of him because well, number one, I don't have hazard removal. Because my main plan with the team is to trap stuff like Ferrothorn and Skarmory with Magnezone and just deal with them that way. And number two, that Bisharp and Alakazam are pretty scary. I honestly have no solid Zam switching. Like P2, if it gets Spadef dropped on a Psychic, then I think Focus Blast can take it out. Um, but yeah, this match was kind of banking on me hoping that Focus Blast would miss on Porygon.
Yeah, he had a lot of threats.
Yeah, and the thing is, I was planning to win with Gyarados, but I checked the calc, and even after a +1, Zam still outspeeds, which is tough. So yeah,
Yeah, silly.
the outcome of this match just depended on me, on him hitting his Focus Blast, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So lead wise, I'm thinking Rose, just
Oh yeah,
cause I
always
can
Rose.
I can put something to sleep immediately. And if he leads off with something like Zam, I can always switch into P2 from full, but once I start getting chipped, it becomes a little bit harder. But once P2 is in, I can freely like discharge and stuff. And he honestly he can't switch into Rose and P2 that well. So yeah, let's see what happens. So turn one, right? I lead with Rose, and then he leads off with Garchomp. So I'm thinking I just want to put this to sleep so he can't get up
Hmm.
rocks. I'm pretty sure this is a HO team, so I'm assuming this is probably just Tank Chomp to help deal with the Lopunny matchup.
Hmm.
So I just want to put this to sleep immediately, and of course, man, the sleep
First
powder
mistake
makes
here, Anvil.
my first mistake,
You
going
made a
for
mistake.
sleep powder. So if I was
How dare you?
expecting if I was expecting Garchomp lead at the first base, I should have just led with P2 and beamed this man into oblivion.
You
So,
could have done that. I think just hitting the sleep powder would have been really good too.
true.
Next time, just hit it.
Yes, and come on, Rose Raid. But yes, so now I'm just gonna go for sleep powder again and
Yeah,
pray.
I think that's the real first mistake. Like not going for I'm going for a second one because I think I told you this in chat. I mean,
True. Yeah, this the
I
Garchomp
don't want
couldn't
to
do
play it.
anything after any. I mean, like
Yeah,
once he got up rocks, its job was basically done. So I should have
yeah.
just dealt with it another way. I should have gone like Clef or something and get up my own rocks or
Hmm.
just attacked or something like that. But yeah, now he has
What up,
Sleep
Mark?
Powder, which is annoying because usually like Rose can 1v1 Bisharp. I know that's hard to say, but yeah, I can 1v1 Bisharp by just clicking Sleep Powder because I most of the time they just go for Sucker, so you would just put them to sleep, and You can use that as setup fodder for Gyarados, which is nice. But yeah, this was also a misplay on my end. So yes, I think I just go for a Leaf Storm,
Yep.
which was kind of honestly a bad play too, because it gave Klefki like a free switch, and it gave a lot of things a free switch, and I think maybe HP Fire or Sludge Bomb was better that turn. Because now I kind of have to switch out and dance around this. So honestly, I was expecting him to HPIs here, expecting Landers or something. So I just go into my Magnezone, I think, and I want to chip this down. I don't know if Thunderbolt takes it out from this range, so my plan is just to Volt Switch and then go into my Landorus, which is also risky. This is also pretty risky too. So it's kind of really tough for me right off the bat because yeah, this Thunderous is very hard to switch into. He HP Ices here, so I'm just thinking, all right, let me just Volt Switch. I just want to get chip on this, and then I go into my Landorus, I believe.
It might have killed actually the T-Bolt if you went for it.
Yeah, true. I should have probably done that too, but
Yeah, it's okay.
yeah. So now I'm risking my Landers as well. This is honestly annoying. If this was Thunder's Therian, this would have been way easier because P2 can actually switch into that pretty easily.
Oh yeah, pretty easy. Yeah.
But yeah, if he just HPIs the Landers, it's kind of over. Like if Landers dies, it's over. Okay, so if he Focus Blast, that's alright. I'm expecting him to kind of switch into Garchomp, expecting me to knock or U-turn out. But this is also another misplay on my part because I don't get the roll. He lives at 1%, and then
Yeah, I was like, damn, man, she just went for knock off or something.
oh man, yeah. So guys, I'm not immune to making mistakes. I've misplayed like practically every turn so far. Yeah. So he HPSs again, thankfully. Now I'm just like, all right, let me just stay in. I'm just gonna flash and get rid of it that way. So at this point I just go for flash can. Oh, I went for Volt Switch. What's
I remember Flash Cannon.
what's wrong with me? Yeah, I don't know what I was doing that match. Yeah, the Volt Switch was not the play there. Yes.
I think maybe you're scared of Bisharp. That's how I interpret it.
True,
Like,
true. Actually, I think I was expect.
Zam,
You know what?
want him to like trap you.
Yeah. I think that was what I was expecting. Like if I went for Flash, then he went to Zam and trapped me and then killed me with the Focus Blast. But I should have read into that because if he did that with his Alakazam, then I could get a free switch into my P2 and trap him the next turn. So yes, I wasn't thinking that many turns ahead. But if I had trapped the Zam with P2, then
How do you trap Zam? It doesn't.
if Zam traps my zone, it gets magnet pulled.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, yeah, no, you're right. No, I don't trap
You're
Zam.
thinking about him like arena trap.
Yeah, never mind then. I'm thinking in the ADV language, but yeah, never mind. That's Zam. I was afraid of that Zam, so I didn't want
It
to.
does work like an ADV. That's kind of silly. Well, no, with arena trap though.
Yeah.
I mean, in any case, yeah. Anyway, Clemson.
So I just want to get up my rocks at this point.
Yeah. So turn out is weird for me.
Turn 9.
Yeah,
Let's see.
because he just switches out for some reason. I never really understand why he switched out.
True. I think he kept expecting my Magnezone to come in.
Yeah, but I don't know. I thought that was a little overly aggressive because, like, so what? Like,
Yeah, true. If I went for T Wave, then yeah. If I went for T Wave, that Zam would be gone. True. That is a good point.
yeah. Oh, yeah. He risked the Zam. I don't understand that play. I didn't like it.
Yeah, so I was expecting this to be like Protect Zam or something. So I just want to like I know he's gonna go for Psychic or some non-focus blast move. So I'm gonna go into my P2 just to see what he does. And the nice thing about going P2 is that discharge is kind of free. And I noticed that he's Encore Zam, so that's kind of annoying because if I had removed his Bisharp and stuff, then Gyarados could put in a lot of work. Now that rocks are up, Dendris is gone, so it can't T-Wave me. And the thing about Encore Zam is I can't sweep with Clefable because of that, which is really annoying.
Yeah, unless you T-Wave him first and.
Yeah, and I really do wish I was T-Wave on this, but
Yeah, it's
yeah.
pretty hard with that.
but he actually switches out, which is smart on his end. He does get discard
Now
pair.
he doesn't risk the power. Before he didn't want. Now he doesn't risk it.
Yeah, so this is kind of annoying just because if Klefki setting up could be pretty bad. Honestly, I think I should have
On hard Lando.
on the Klefki. Yeah, true.
Yeah, because he didn't have a ground immunity after Rockstar. Now you know.
Yeah, and then I covered the double if he did do that. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. So yeah, this is another misplay on my part. I have to. I went Landers, but I should have gone up.
Yeah. Turn too late.
Yeah. True.
So this is like the crucial turn.
Yeah, so he psychics. Good play on his part.
Yeah. I think he made some optimal plays. I just think, yeah, his weren't as I guess damning for him because he had a lot more to work with.
Yeah, he had like multiple win conditions on his team.
Yeah,
where
this is hard for you, so you had to kind of play perfectly.
So Bisharp is in. Dude, I don't know if I was sleepy this match or something. I go into my Rose Raid thinking I can put him to sleep. But I can't because the Garchomp is asleep. So what I should have done here is I should have gone to Gyarados and just attack. Because now I have to
I gotta
sack.
say though, he played the Bisharp really weird because if you were a technician, he would be dead, and he would have got nothing out of that Bisharp.
That is true.
That was
Yeah,
wild to me.
that is a good point.
He should just went for Sucker. Yeah, I don't understand.
I think yeah, with Bisharp it's like kind of annoying to deal with just because like there's a lot of 50-50s involved. I guess he didn't want me to go to Gyarados. Yeah. I kind of played it weird, which is I think why he played it weird too, because I should have gone Gyarados.
He should just went for Sucker. I don't know what he was afraid of. You already had Sleep Fodder.
Yeah, he can just sucker my Gyarados the following turn anyway. Maybe he was like overly afraid of that.
Or maybe he thought maybe he had spikes or something.
True.
That's one thing I
Yeah.
could think of, but still, he didn't get much out of this Bisharp. As you'll see next turn. I remember I was scared before this happened. Like, oh god, are you intimidate? I don't remember you changed it. Thankfully,
Yeah,
you changed it.
yeah, true. So at this point, like, his knockoff into Sucker Punch kills me. So I'm just thinking, like, all right, he probably is just gonna knock me off and prevent me from SDing. So, let me just attack here, and yeah, that's what ends up happening. So he doesn't go for Sucker, he goes for knock, which is, I mean, like, I'd probably go for that too.
If you did a Mega,
I would have gotten the
you get
boost.
the Moxie boost.
True.
But that was too risky. I wouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah.
So now he goes into Keldeo. He misses Focus Blast. I don't know if Focus Blast was the play there because I feel like Scald was free in case.
Yeah. I guess he didn't. Yeah, no.
Like I could have gone Clef and like Calm Minded up a little bit.
Yeah, he had the Klefki in the back still. I mean, it's paralyzed, but he should still get a T-Wave off if it gets, too threatening.
Yeah, exactly. So now I'm like honestly I'm not expecting him to Focus Blast again. But
I would have went for Waterfall here though.
To get the flinch.
Chance.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Though it didn't matter too much because he would just go back right into Alakazam and.
Yeah, he would do.
Well, yeah, you have to hit Focus Blast.
True.
Hard to say for sure though.
Yeah. So.
I was praying you were T-Wave here.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. Yeah, I was a Stealth Rock, Calm Mind, Moonblast. But yeah, I think I finally get the trap off on Klefki, but it's like too late, honestly.
Were you afraid of T-Wave as well?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
And the bad thing is like if I'm at this point, I think I should have let this live and gone P2 maybe, but at the same time, like that Keldeo is really annoying. If I just got the discharge off on Zam, then this would be way easier. Yeah, I should have gone to P2 and maybe healed up, gone to full. But now, yeah, he just traps me. He hits Focus Blast. And yeah, it kind of ends there. He has to hit Focus Blast again, I think. And
I remember.
if I paired him, I won.
He does, yeah.
But yeah, he hits, and yeah,
Yeah. I heard you got a lot of chances in this one.
yeah. I think I just misplayed so badly the initial turns.
Yeah,
Um,
letting the lambda really sucked. That
yeah,
was because you would have had something not speed this.
yeah, exactly. Um, I agree with you. Like I guess the first turn missed kind of put me on tilt, but this game is a good reminder to all players that like don't 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 be upset just because you missed or something the first turn because you can still bring it back. Because I know like for some reason like when we face a certain guy on the ladder, like when he doesn't get what he wants, he just quits immediately. Um, not naming anyone, but
He was pretty high for a while. I don't know if he's still high,
mhm.
but yeah.
But yeah, just you guys like games like this are really good to learn from though, because like you can for me at least, like I'm the one who actually played, so I know what optimizations to make because I know the team. But I think similarly for you guys who are watching and even in this, that you just watch yourself and try to make optimizations as you go, and and that's all, honestly how you learn best. Because sometimes people like to blame the team on certain matchups. Like honestly, yeah, I had a bad matchup this team, but it was playable. So I shouldn't put all the blame on my team and say, oh, you know what, I need like a Heatran or a Chansey for Megazam. No, I really don't. I just need to play better. Um, but yeah, I think games like this are pretty nice because I learned I basically learned something every turn of this match. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, well, I mean, well played to typical bastard. He played pretty well with his clef key because I was like really scared of that. He made like solid doubles, I think. But yeah, I don't know if I would risk the Zam on that turn he brought it in versus
Yeah,
my clef.
he had some wacky plays himself that didn't get punished.
Yeah.
So it could either gone another way if you got like a discharge, or if he missed focus blast, or if you got the sleep turn one,
Mhm.
then it could have been a very different game. But yeah, I agree that sometimes when things don't go your way, it's easy to just like double down and just make like risky or aggressive plays for no reason. But it's like Hente told us guys, only calm minds will find the light of Allah. There you go.
Indeed, indeed. So here you go, guys. I got exposed live on TV. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll keep on going for the next one. Peace.
Alhamdulillah.